Today I'm in Brescia, northern Italy, and I'm outside one of the top car museums for classic cars in Europe. Brescia is famous for a few things, and one of them being the start and finish of the famous legendary Mille Miglia race. This is the Mille Miglia Car Museum. Look at that, a classic Lancia. The museum is located inside an old monastery. So that's gonna be interesting to see a car collection inside a monastery.
But first, a little introduction to the Mille Miglia race. The Mille Miglia began in 1927 as a daring 1,000-mile journey from Brescia to Rome and back, raced on open public roads. It quickly became a symbol of speed, courage, and Italian automotive passion, with legendary manufacturers like Ferrari and Alfa Romeo battling for glory. In 1955, Stirling Moss set an incredible record, averaging nearly 160 kilometers per hour on ordinary roads. After a tragic accident in 1957, the race was stopped, but its legacy lived on. Since 1977, it has returned as a historic regularity rally where only classic cars from the original era can take part. Today, it's less about speed and more about precision, heritage, and the spirit of a golden age of motoring, often called the most beautiful race in the world.
And here 1955, Stirling Moss, Dennis Jenkinson, among others. Otherwise it's pretty much only Italian names. This is the Fiat Balilla 508. Very cool car. Beautifully restored. It's a Fiat 1500 6-cylinder, 1938. Very aerodynamic built. Must have looked very futuristic back in 1938.
Yes, the Mille Miglia had strict but evolving rules. Cars had to be production-based and road legal, with lights and license plates, since the race ran on public roads. Vehicles were divided into classes based on engine size, ensuring fair competition. Drivers started individually at timed intervals rather than all at once, making it a race against the clock.
This open car, it's an Ermini 357. It's an Italian car, 1955. Looks very low weight and also very aerodynamic. Wow. Beautiful. Tiny doors. Here's a Bugatti 23 in black. An unusual color for a Bugatti. And it has spare wheel and a backpack on it. I believe this is an aluminium car. polished aluminium. Very early Bugatti. A kind of delivery vehicle, Fiat 500, Topolino. I don't think this one participated in the Mille Miglia. It's a Assistencia, assistance car. That's a nice looking little Fiat. Opposite we have this Rally NC Sport 1931 in this very bright blue color. Participated in the Mille Miglia. Spare wheel on the left side. And this car has 55 horsepower. Beautiful color. Looks very similar to a Bugatti. Behind it, this is a classic Porsche 356 Speedster. Look at the finish on this one. Super shiny. That's a nice looking Speedster in black. Also quite unusual color. And an old poster from the Mille Miglia. The second section, starting with here an Ermini Siluro again. Ermini. That's a good looking race car. Have a look inside. Pretty much a bare bone race car. Just a big rev counter in front of you. Spare wheel here is hidden behind the driver's seat. And this is another beauty, a Alfa Romeo Conrero Sport 2000. That's a low car. Super low and just a small windshield. Quite wide though. Very bare interior. Has a big speedometer though. You even get a headrest on this one as a driver, not as the passenger though. What a beauty. Here we have a Fiat 1100 Sport 1949. Not the same finish on the paint as the other cars. This is probably an original paint. Hand-painted numbers on the side. This looks like an original car. Very nicely polished aluminium dashboard. Got a rev and speedometer and some history on this plaque. Again, these bit newer cars have the spare wheel behind the seats for aerodynamics, I guess. It's a good looking little Fiat.
The original 722 car, driven by Stirling Moss, is in the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Stuttgart. There were only 9 of the SLRs made in total, and most of them are owned by Mercedes. I did see one in the famous Mulhouse Museum in France. It's a true beauty and one of the most expensive cars in the world.
And here's a Triumph TR2 1954. The original badge, cream white with a red interior, left seat drive, tiny rear view mirror. Wonder how much you can see in that one. And a side mirror.
This next section has a bit newer cars, not raced in the Mille Miglia as I understand it, so I will skip this section, even though there are some beautifully restored cars here.
The Mercedes collection here at the Mille Miglia Museum. My favorite, of course, being this one. The 300 SL with the gull wings. What a nice car. And a finish that looks like new.
And that's a wrap from this beautiful car museum in Brescia. In total, there are more than 50 cars on display here, and also a collection of classic motorcycles.
So that was the Mille Miglia Museum here in Brescia, northern Italy. If you enjoy classic cars from early 20s up to 60s, this is the dream place for you. Very beautifully restored cars here, and a lot of them race cars that has been raced in the Mille Miglia. So some real history here on display. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my other car collection videos. I've been to many places here in Italy, like the Alfa Romeo Museum, Pagani, Ferrari, and of course Lamborghini. See you in the next one. Bye now.